Hey guys, it is Friday and we are back. We actually were out of town for just a little while last week, and we went to visit the beautiful state of Tennessee, and we went to the aquarium in Chattanooga, which was awesome. We are compiling video of that and we will have it up in the next few days. It was awesome. So if you're ever in that area and you want to see a really awesome freshwater exhibit, and their saltwater exhibit was nice too, but their freshwater exhibit is just like ridiculously awesome. Check it out. This week is a little bit different. We're going to talk about a fish food that one of my friends, Dina from Everything Aquatic, is selling now. First of all, I'm not selling this fish food myself. You won't find it on our site. If you do want some, you just go over to everythingaquatic.net. I'll actually put the link section below, and go there. They have a really cool forum. Sign up for the forum. Check out the store. But they've got a lot of stuff there. But we're going to talk about the fish food today. What I really love about this fish food is I really think it is set apart by a couple of different things. The first thing is I'm really looking at fish food from a sustainability angle. The issue that is had is that, like, I personally don't have to have a fish food that is like, whole tuna fish, or at Pacific salmon, or or whatever. It doesn't. I don't really necessarily need that kind of high-end type fish food. I mean, I don't really see a big benefit in it. I've used a lot of it for several years and tried many different things, and I've never seen such a great difference that it justifies using that particular material. Plus, the cost is always a lot more. But as far as the justification for using that, I really think is an issue, because with the way that things are with the environment, overfishing and everything, I think that we as fish keepers and just in general should be focused a little bit more on sustainability methods and doing things that are a little bit more environmentally friendly. So what makes this interesting to me is that these flakes that she offers at her site, most of them utilize the process of making fish hydrolysates. Just seems to be a little bit better as far as retaining all of the nutrients that are in the fish. Using this over like a whole salmon or a whole anything really, this takes some pressure off of that fishery, in that the fish that are used for this kind of process are typically labeled as bycatch. And bycatch is a huge problem. If you live anywhere where there's a big fishing industry, then you'll know about bycatch. The statistics for it are crazy. I mean, they average anywhere from like 3 to 1. They average anywhere from a 3 to 1 to 15 to 1 ratio of bycatch. That means for the average shrimp trawler in the United States, they're getting anywhere from 3 pounds of bycatch for 1 pound of shrimp that goes on your table, to 15 pounds of bycatch for every 1 pound of shrimp that goes on your table. That's a lot of waste, and this stuff normally gets just dumped back overboard, and it just, it's literally wasted, wasted fish, wasted life. So because of that, I think that it's important that we try to go with methods that at least give the bycatch some sort of purpose, rather than just throwing it overboard. About fish hydrolysates and their nutritional value, it's indistinguishable from what I can tell. I'm not a nutritionist. Of the papers I've read, the studies, it's very on par with fish meals. They're similar to fish meals, but they tend to retain more nutrients because they're not cooked at a high temperature, and they tend to be a low, or otherwise called cold process. So that's a plus. Some of the flakes utilize yeast proteins. Yeast proteins are another sustainable alternative protein source. The nice thing about them, there's no impact on the environment. In the studies that I've read, yeast proteins are very close to fish meal as far as nutrition goes, and both benefit from one another, so using them in combination is actually a good thing. But having them separately, they're actually very close to one another. So I think that they're both on a similar level, except one is a renewable and sustainable resource, and the other is not. So that makes me like the fact that yeast is used a lot in some of these products. She has several different types of flakes. I'm only going to go over a handful of them. There are some saltwater ones that I really don't know a whole lot about since I don't deal with saltwater. The spirulina flake is nice. It's a low protein flake, 37% protein. If you don't know what spirulina is, it's a type of algae that is rated as a superfood. It's got tons of vitamins and minerals. It's just awesome. There's a brine shrimp flake. This particular flake utilizes decapsulated brine shrimp eggs, which is much better than using just a frozen block of adult brine shrimp. The decapsulated eggs are much higher nutritional. They have a much higher nutritional value. So this is great, and also it means that there is a lot more in it than there would be in just a traditional brine shrimp flake. That's awesome. They have a nightcrawler flake. This is a protein flake. This is something, just like people feeding worms to their fish. This is on that concept. This is a good protein for them. There's a beef heart flake, and the beef heart flakes are actually awesome as well because they're using 30% beef heart by weight, which is a lot. And people use beef heart a lot to bulk up young fish like discus and angelfish. So this is a great alternative to having to deal with the messy do-it-yourself beef heart mixes that people do. This is a nice way to kind of avoid that. The health flake is nice because it has garlic in it. It's a low protein flake, and it utilizes a nutrient-rich zooplankton, which is really interesting, and it's pretty awesome. So yeah, another really cool thing about this particular flake that I like is that it has no artificial colors, which I mean, coloring the flakes is not, I mean, it's not going to hurt the fish any to have colored flakes, but I really think that the coloration is meant more to hook the consumer rather than make the fish interested in it. I mean, a good flake is a good flake. It doesn't matter what color it is. The fish are going to tear it up if they really like it. If it's good quality and they like it. So the other thing is these flakes do not have any preservatives in them, and that's a really big deal. Most fish foods utilize a preservative like ethoxyquin or something similar to that to stabilize and keep the flakes, keep their shelf life up, for indefinite. So, and as far as the effects of ethoxyquin on fish, there's a lot of debate and conjecture about it. There is a case that can be made against using preservatives, just like using preservatives in food that we eat for people. So same concept there. If you're interested in it, check it out. Go to everythingaquatic.net, sign up for the forum. Really knowledgeable people there, friendly people. Go to the store, everythingaquatic.net. There is a link to the store there, so you can check this stuff out for yourself. I suggest at least there's a sample pack. You can try them all out if you want, and that's kind of a good idea, so you can kind of see what your fish like the best, or what if you're like me and you can't make a decision, then it works out really good. I know there was a lot of debate about which fish food is best and all that, and I mean, this is just my opinion. I think there's a lot of great fish foods out there, so with my choices, I try to stick with ones that hit a lot of different marks for me. The quality is important. If it's high quality, like with this one, the no preservatives things, no artificial coloring, the quality of the ingredients, that's big for me. The price is the other thing. I'm not paying more for fish food than I pay to feed myself, so I'm not paying a ridiculous amount of money for fish food. So it has to be affordable. And then also, not last, but also is the sustainability aspect, like the environmental impact. When comparing fish foods, I just try to stick with something that I feel like has the least amount of impact or has a positive impact. And I feel like the way that these foods utilize alternative proteins and they utilize bycatch, that's great to me. So I love that, and I'm sold on that. So definitely give it a try. Check it out. Go over to the website, everythingaquatic.net. Join the forum. Come and see us. I'm actually over there. Every now and then I pop in, so you can see me there. Now, for the Freebie Friday giveaway, I am actually going to give away several sample packages of this particular food. So, big thanks to Dina for providing our Freebie Friday giveaway item this week. There are several packs of it. I believe I have 5 or 6 to give away, something like that. I actually don't have them on me, so, but I think we have 5 or 6 possibly sample packs, and we're gonna do it just like we do every other Freebie Friday giveaway. Just add yourself in the comments, and we will go through, and I will just pick out random numbers for however many we have to give away, and then all you guys will be winners, whoever we pick. So you get to try it out for free, which is cool. Just add yourself in the comments. This one's not restricted to the United States since it's Fishfood. I can't guarantee how nicely it will get there if you are in another country, but I will do my best to package it and send it to you. So anybody, any country, sign up, and we'll go from there. It would be really cool to send one overseas. So sign up. Good luck. I don't know when our drawing's going to be, but it'll be soon. I would probably give it a few days, and maybe Sunday, Monday, and we'll do our drawing, and we'll see who our winners are. Good luck, guys.